Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about context API coding guys. In last video we discussed in more in detail about the what is the context API and how that one is working. So I would like to show in practically how that context API is working. See guys, I created one context API folder. In this context API folder I have the different component A, B, C, D, E, F guys. So I already created in component A and component B. Just I called component A, component B under that one, component C I called it, and component C under component D I called, component D under component E. But component E I did not call anything else guys. Here I'm going to write in logic about then a counter. So let's go and write that component E guys in over here. So what I'm going to do, first point, component E. So here just I would like to, and before that guys, and I would like to create in one more component. Okay, before jumping onto the component E, just let me create user context. Okay, sorry, user context dot tsx file guys. So in this user context.tsx file, what I'm going to do, just I would like to create, let me take my things guys down. Now let me write an import. So let me close this one bar over here. Just I would like to write an import react from react from react, as I mentioned earlier. So how you are going to create guys, so constant user, suppose for example counter. Okay, I would like to take an counter context equal to react dot, as I showed earlier, create context guys. Okay, create context. So here and then here I would like to take user, sorry, here I would like to take the null at the moment, and later we can change it guys. Counter provider. Okay, counter provider equal to okay, counter context dot provider guys. Okay, counter. Okay, next is the constant counter consumer guys. Okay, counter consumer equal to counter context dot consumer. Okay, counter consumer. And then here what I'm going to do, just I would like to export. Okay, export counter provider guys, and as well as counter consumer, both of them. So here what I'm going to do guys, in simple things. So see here, export, I'm taking in my interface, export interface counter context type. Okay, counter context type count number. Okay, number and increment, and then here I would like to take it point. Okay, so next one I would like to take this one. So here is just so why I put in export over here guys, just I'm going to reutilize this one in wherever I want to. That's what I kept in export over here. So interface, or otherwise you can take a constant initial context, so counter context type, counter context type is equal to, here what I'm going to do, count 0 from 0 comma increment like that guys. And then what I have to do in create context, in here just I would like to pass this counter context type and then here initial context. That's all, guys. So now everything is available for the user context, or otherwise you can change this name is the naming convention, guys. So I would like to change this one as counter. Okay, counter context. So now I have the counter context is the provider and consumer is available, guys. So already I created all the components as I mentioned earlier. I would like to change in directly in here. So in this case, just what I'm going to do in this component. So here I would like to take, and I would like to push this one in our other side. So here just I would like to take empty. Here I would like to take count number. Okay, count number. Okay, so count number, guys. So here just I would like to take a constructor and the props. Okay, constructor props, and then here just super default method super props, and then here this dot state in JavaScript object count is. Okay, guys, and then here what I'm going to do, just in increment. Okay, increment is equal to the lambda function, arrow function. In this arrow function, this dot set state, this dot set state, just would like to take in previous state. In this previous state, would like to take over here count colon previous state dot count plus 1. Okay, so now everything is ready for the counter. Next I would like to take over here constant destructure the count. Just I would like to destructuring using the this dot state. Okay, this dot state, and then here count, destructuring with the count. Next I would like to do here constant. Okay, constant context value. Okay, whatever value I would like to pass in our context value is equal to counter. So already I showed you, right, guys? In counter here the counter, yeah, counter context type, I would like to take that one, counter context type. Okay, sorry guys, so here I should not this counter context type. See guys, that's the one what I'm looking for, counter context type. Here I would like to take in two things, count comma increment colon this dot increment. Okay, this dot increment means this increment, guys. So now this one is ready, and now what I'm going to do over here under this, just I would like to call the counter provider, guys. This one, provider and consumer. Consumer I don't want to use over here, just provider. So I would like to call counter provider. In this provider, just would like to say component f. I would like to take an f over here, component f, and then it will take the value, guys. As I mentioned earlier, like in that one is the take is the value as then a props. So already I have the props and count and increment. Just I would like to pass this value. That's it. So here I would like to pass. Sorry guys, copied everything. Let me copy again. Context value. That's all, guys. So I have the value component D. So now I want to do it in under component F, just consuming that value. Okay, provider the value, provide the value under here, and just I would like to consume that value. How I'm going to do it, guys? Just wait, and I will go to show you guys. So here under here component F, remove that. Just you can take counter consumer. Okay, counter consumer. In this consumer, what I'm going to do, just I would like to take in here, and then I would like to take in context. Okay, in this context. So here and with the lambda function, then here I would like to say this one in fragment. Under fragment, just I would like to take count. Okay, the count, and then that context, whatever context is there, context dot count. Okay, the value is coming up. Next one is button, guys. So here I would like to take button. Okay, button on click equal to that context dot increment, guys. Okay, context dot increment. That's all, guys, for the consumer. So what I need to do in app.tsx, so consume that value, right, in using the counter consumer context, and you can access the value. So under app.tsx, what I'm going to do, let me stop this OC yesterday what we have done. So now over here, just I would like to say component E. Okay, component E. Under component E, just I would like to call component F also. Okay, component F. So yeah, that's all, guys. So let's go and have a look how the React Context API is working or not. Just I would like to show you guys. See, are you able to see my screen, guys? So there we go. Yeah, see, guys, so count 0 is coming in increment. If I'm clicking increment, is increasing the value. So the React context is working as expected without passing the props in manually each and every component, and that consumer will go to help you to pass the data or props, in provider is taking the value as a prop and pass that value. I hope you're understanding about this one, guys. So let me explain once again what I have done over here. So easy, guys, nothing else. So here what I did, this one you can forget it, guys. This one is not required. So here I would like to explain counter context is very important. React.createContext. You can pass the whatever the props and whatever things in over here. This counter context is going to provide as the provider and consumer. Just I exported those two, and then what I done here and using that one, and then this is the counter, guys, normal counter. Here is main important how you're passing the value in the counter provider. So just I take this counter provider and pass that value, and whatever the value can passing, that context value is holding that value. So that is the data or the props, guys. Once you're holding, just you can consume it. How you're going to consume it, guys? Just you can call that counter consumer. In this counter consumer, what I done here, just using that value, take that value, context is hold the count, like in the props, the count and increment, both of them. Just you can pass that one. Then you can be able to consume that particular value or data. So after that, in app.tsx, just I called in component E. Under component E, I'm passing as a children. One more is the component F. That means in the component E is the provider, component F is the consumer. So is working as expected, guys. That's all, guys, about the context API, React Context API. I hope you're understanding about this one. Please subscribe my channel. I'll go to making more videos, guys. Bye bye now.